Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt like you had disappeared? Not because you're quiet. Not because you want to hide. But because people stop seeing you. It happens especially after a certain age. And no one warns you about it. But here's the thing. It's not you. It's how the world's been trained to see age. Or rather, ignore it. One change, just one color, can flip the script. You won't just feel seen. You'll be unforgettable. And it starts right here. Let's be clear. This isn't about chasing youth, or trying to dress like someone half your age. It's about using color to reflect who you are, experienced, wise, and still vibrant. See, the colors we wear say a lot before we even speak. Research shows people form impressions within seconds, and most of that impression? It's based on color. Not wrinkles. Not shape. Color. But many older women get told to play it safe. Stick to black, beige, navy. That safe advice makes you invisible. You deserve better. You deserve a color that celebrates your story. In this video, you'll discover 5 unexpected shades that don't just flatter your skin or hair. They help you show up with confidence. And that makes all the difference. Let's talk about what really happens as we get older. People stop looking. Not because you've changed, but because the world tells you to step back, blend in, fade out. You've probably heard it before. Keep it simple. Don't draw attention. Act your age. And suddenly, your closet is full of beige and navy. But here's what no one says out loud. Those muted colors can mute you. They make you blend in when you deserve to stand out. Science backs it up. Color affects how others see you, how they remember you, and even how they feel around you. Wearing the right colors isn't about being trendy. It's about choosing presence over invisibility. And when you wear color with intention, you send a signal: I'm still here. I still matter. And I refuse to disappear. Let's start with sapphire blue. This isn't just any blue. It's not that faded baby blue from old blankets. And it's not the standard navy that feels safe but forgettable. No, sapphire blue is different. It's bold, elegant, and unapologetically confident. It walks into a room with grace and doesn't need to shout to be heard. You wear it and suddenly people take a second look. Here's why. There's real science behind it. Researchers from the University of British Columbia found that deep shades of blue evoke trust, competence, and calm authority. Think about it: bank logos, uniforms, high-end branding, they all lean on this kind of blue because it works. Tells people you've got it together. And when you apply that same principle to what you wear, it sends the same message. Now let's get personal. For women over 60, finding colors that flatter and empower is everything. Our features shift. Hair goes silver, skin gets softer, and our energy leans more inward. Sapphire blue works with all of that, not against it. Got silver hair? This shade makes it shine. Got blue or gray eyes? They'll pop. Even green or hazel eyes catch a glow when framed by sapphire tones. But beyond how it looks, think about how it feels. You know those days when you need a little push? Maybe it's a big meeting or a lunch with someone important. Maybe you're just not feeling yourself. Wearing sapphire can change your posture, your mood. It gives you that quiet kind of power that says, I belong here. Let's talk about how to wear it. You don't need to go full suit. A silk blouse in sapphire under a cream cardigan is stunning. A scarf in this shade over your shoulder can transform your entire outfit. Try earrings with sapphire stones, or even eyeglass frames with a subtle navy sapphire tint. One woman I know wore a sapphire trench coat to her daughter's wedding rehearsal, and people couldn't stop complimenting her. It wasn't the dress. It was her presence. And that color helped carry it. Sapphire blue is also amazing for layering. Try it with soft gray, crisp white, or deep charcoal. It pairs beautifully with silver jewelry and looks refined with pearls. It's elegant but not stuffy. Structured but not stiff. I want you to try something. Next time you go out, pick one sapphire item. It could be small. A scarf, a pin, even a notebook cover if that's where you're starting. See how people respond. But more importantly, see how you respond. When you look in the mirror and see yourself surrounded by that color, how do you feel? This isn't about impressing others. This is about reclaiming your place. Your presence. Your spark. Sapphire blue doesn't beg for attention. It commands respect. It reminds the world that grace and power don't fade. They deepen. Let's talk about olive green. Now this one might not jump out at you right away. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful. Olive green is subtle. It's not loud or flashy. It doesn't try to impress. It just is. And that's its magic. It gives off a sense of calm, grounded strength. You know, the kind of person who doesn't need to talk loudly to own a room? Olive green is that in color form. Psychologically, olive is associated with wisdom, peace, and resilience. It's the color of nature, of leaves, trees, earth. And when you wear it, you send a signal that you're steady, approachable, and wise. For women over 60, that's the energy we want to embody more and more. We've seen things. We've grown through storms. We don't need to prove anything anymore. Now let's talk about why this color works so beautifully with aging features. As skin tone changes with age, especially with warm or neutral undertones, bright colors can sometimes feel too harsh. Olive green, though, softens and balances. It enhances what's already there without overpowering. Got golden tones in your skin? Olive makes them glow. Have silver or salt and pepper hair? The contrast is gorgeous. And if you've got freckles or a bit of warmth left in your complexion, it brings that right up front. The real beauty is in how easy olive green is to wear. Think soft knits in fall, a lightweight jacket in spring, a cozy cardigan you throw on over just about anything. You don't need a full outfit. A simple olive blouse paired with cream trousers or camel jeans, effortless. Add a gold necklace or bronze earrings, and suddenly you look intentional, pulled together, elegant but relaxed. Here's something a lot of people miss. Olive green is sensual, but not in an obvious way. It has depth. It has warmth. It feels like confidence with both feet on the ground. I know a woman who started wearing olive green after retiring. She said it made her feel like herself again, but softer. That's what we're after. Not pretending to be younger, but reconnecting with who we are, strong, sure, and magnetic. You can even mix olive with other earthy tones. Rust, mustard, cream, even deep burgundy. These combinations feel like autumn, rich, layered, warm. And they're perfect for women who want to look stylish without chasing trends. Try an olive wrap dress for family gatherings. A utility jacket for walks at the park. Even a scarf or handbag can ease you into the color if you're not sure. Just give it a shot. See how people respond. Better yet, see how you respond. Because olive green isn't just flattering. It's grounding. It's reassuring. And when you wear it with intention, you don't just look put together, you feel it. And that kind of presence, it sticks with people. Let's talk about a color that most people overlook, deep mustard. Now, before you wrinkle your nose, hear me out. This isn't the pale yellow from baby clothes, or the neon stuff from sporty jackets. I'm talking about that rich, earthy golden tone. Deep mustard sits somewhere between amber and ochre. And it glows when it's on the right person. It's a color that surprises you. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." But it does make people look twice. Why? Because it's unexpected. It's mature. It's warm. And honestly, it looks incredible on aging skin. As we get older, our skin can lose a bit of that natural brightness. Deep mustard adds it right back. It's like wearing a soft light on your face. Psychologists say mustard yellow communicates energy, optimism, and creativity. But deep mustard brings in something else, wisdom. There's something grounded about it. It feels like sunshine filtered through experience. You're not chasing attention. You're radiating something deeper. I know a woman in her 70s who tried a deep mustard blouse for the first time. She wore it under a charcoal gray jacket to her book club. Every single person commented, not just on the blouse, but on how alive she looked. One of them said, "You look like you're glowing from the inside out." And she was. That's the power of the right color. So, how do you wear it? Start small if you're unsure. A scarf, a crossbody bag, or even a pair of shoes in deep mustard can shift your entire look. Once you're comfortable, try a blouse or a knit top. It pairs beautifully with charcoal gray, forest green, and even deep plum. Throw on a gold pendant necklace or brass earrings, making the whole look effortless and elegant. If you want to go a step further, deep mustard works wonderfully in structured pieces too. A tailored jacket, a midi skirt, or even a trench coat in this color gives off a stylish yet grounded vibe. You don't look like you're trying too hard. You look like you know exactly what you're doing. And here's the thing. Hardly anyone wears this color. That's part of why it makes such an impact. In a sea of black, beige and navy, deep mustard stands out. Not loudly but with purpose. It's not trendy. It's timeless. Think of it as your sunshine. Not the high noon kind. More like late afternoon sun, soft, warm, golden. The kind that makes everything it touches look better. Including you. So if you've never tried deep mustard, give it a shot. Even just once. You might be surprised by what it brings out in you. The brightness. The boldness. The beauty that's always been there. Just waiting for a little light to shine through. Let's move into something a little more mysterious. Plum wine. Just saying the name feels luxurious. Doesn't it? Plum wine isn't your average red. It's deeper, richer, and way more interesting. It lives somewhere between burgundy and twilight purple. It doesn't shout for attention. It invites curiosity. And that's what makes it so powerful, especially on mature women. In color psychology, plum tones are linked to dignity, sensuality, and wisdom. It's a color that carries history. In the past, it was worn by royalty and women of status because it symbolized wealth, intellect, and power. But today it's available to all of us. And when a woman over 60 wears it, it says something different. It says, I've lived, I've loved, I've learned, and I'm still here with something to say. Plum wine looks stunning on cooler skin tones. If you have silver, white, or salt and pepper hair, this shade makes everything pop. Blue and green eyes especially come alive. Even darker eyes catch a new kind of warmth when framed in plum. And the best part? It works in every season. You can wear it in a soft cashmere sweater in winter, a flowy silk blouse in spring, or even a velvet jacket in fall. I knew a woman who wore a plum wine wrap dress to a retirement celebration. She didn't say much when she walked in. She didn't need to. People noticed. Someone told her, "You look like you're writing the next chapter of your story." That's the kind of energy this color gives. Quiet power. Deep presence. It's perfect for evenings, romantic dinners, theater nights, or any time you want to feel wrapped in your own strength. Pair it with cream, black, navy, or camel. Add silver or pearl jewelry for a touch of class. Or go bold with a plum-toned lipstick or scarf. This color doesn't beg to be seen. It knows it will be remembered. And that's the difference between trying to impress and simply owning your space. Plum wine has layers just like you. It speaks to the parts of your life that are complex, emotional, and beautifully seasoned. If you're hesitant, try it in small doses. A scarf, a blouse, even nail polish. See how it feels. Because when you find the right tone, it feels less like a color and more like a reflection. Plum wine isn't for the woman who wants to fade away. It's for the woman who's ready to take up space again. Not by shouting, not by showing off, but by standing in her story with quiet, steady grace. So go ahead. Try it on. Let it wrap around you like a soft promise. One that says, "This is me now, and I love who I've become." Now let's talk about a color that rarely gets the spotlight, but deserves it. Stone gray. Some people hear gray and think dull, lifeless, or washed out. But stone gray? That's a whole different story. It's soft but strong, subtle but unforgettable. Think of it as the color of quiet confidence. Stone gray is one of those colors that doesn't fight for attention, but somehow commands it. It's not trendy or bold, but it tells the world, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove anything. And that kind of presence, it's powerful, especially as we age. There's a reason many high-end designers use gray in their most elegant collections. It's timeless. It's grounded. It whispers class. This color works especially well for mature women. As our hair turns silver or white, and our skin tone softens, we often feel like strong colors can be too much. Stone gray complements those changes instead of clashing with them. It brings out the natural glow in your skin and enhances your hair without overpowering it. Your features become the focus, not the fabric. I know a woman who always wore black, said it made her feel in control. But when she switched to a soft stone gray jacket, people started telling her she looked more approachable, more open. And you know what? She felt it too. That's the quiet strength of this color. It invites trust. Stone gray is also incredibly versatile. You can wear it as a structured blazer, a cozy knit sweater, or a flowy tunic. It goes with nearly everything. White blush, navy mustard, even deep plum. Add a silk scarf or delicate jewelry. and suddenly the whole outfit feels elevated. Want to take it further? Mix textures. Try gray and suede wool or linen. It adds depth without any extra effort. What makes stone gray so unique is its emotional tone. In color psychology, gray represents balance, stability, and wisdom. It's the color of someone who listens before they speak. Someone thoughtful, composed, and doesn't chase approval. When you wear stone gray, you tell the world, I'm here, and I'm solid. And there's something deeply attractive about that. For those new to the shade, start small. A gray cardigan, a soft scarf, or even a handbag. Try layering it with richer tones for contrast. Stone gray acts as a neutral base, but it never fades into the background. This color isn't about being seen. It's about being remembered. It's for the woman who's done proving herself and is now ready to simply be present, poised, powerful in her stillness. So the next time you reach for black, consider stone gray. It might surprise you. It might soften you. Or it might do exactly what it's meant to. Let the real you shine through without a single word. Let me paint you a picture. You open your closet, and it's a sea of black, navy, and beige. Safe colors. Easy choices. Maybe you picked them because they go with everything. Maybe someone told you they were slimming, but somewhere along the line, those colors stopped making you feel like yourself. They just helped you disappear. Then one day, you try something new. Maybe it's a sapphire blue scarf or a deep mustard blouse. Nothing dramatic. But when you catch your reflection, something shifts. You look brighter. Not younger, just more present. Like the real you finally stepped forward. A woman I spoke to wore olive green for the first time to her church group. She said 3 different people came up to her just to say how healthy and happy she looked. And the best part? She felt it too. She stood taller. She laughed more. Not because of the outfit itself, but because she felt seen. That's what color can do. It's not just about fashion. It's about energy, visibility, confidence. Sometimes we get so used to hiding that we forget what it feels like to stand out. In the best way. So next time you get dressed, ask yourself, is this helping me disappear? Or helping me show up? Because how we dress is more than a habit. It's a message. And the message should be, I'm still here. I'm still vibrant. And yes, you can see me now. Let's say you're ready to try color, but you're not sure where to start. Normal. The easiest way? Start small. Think accessories. A sapphire blue scarf. A mustard crossbody bag. Even a pair of earrings in plum wine. These are low-risk pieces, but they can completely shift the feel of your outfit and your energy. Next, look at your go-to outfits. Got a favorite cream sweater or black pants? Pair them with something new. Maybe an olive green blouse or a stone gray jacket. You don't have to toss your whole wardrobe. You just need to invite a few new voices into the conversation. Also, consider where the color hits. Pieces near your face, blouses, scarves, earrings, tend to have the biggest impact. That's where people look first. And if the color lights up your skin, brightens your eyes, or just makes you smile, that's your sign. One tip. Stand near a window with natural light. Hold the color near your face and really look. Do you see a glow? Does it bring something alive in you? That's not just style. That's chemistry. You're not dressing to hide. You're dressing to show up. So make it count. And remember, this is not about changing who you are. It's about showing the world a more visible, more vibrant version of who you've always been. Start with one piece. Feel the shift. Then build from there. Let's be real for a second. Somewhere along the way, a lot of us started to feel like we needed to shrink. Blend in. Be quiet. Maybe it was the media. Maybe it was the well-meaning advice from others. But the message was clear. Don't stand out too much. And we listened. But you know what? That fire inside you? It never left. It might have dimmed, but it's still there waiting. Wearing color is one way to turn that light back on. Not to be someone new, but to reconnect with the version of you that always was bold, joyful, expressive. Each of these colors, sapphire blue, olive green, deep mustard, plum wine, and stone gray, they're not about trends. They're about truth. They reflect who you are, what you've earned, and what you're still becoming. I've seen it happen. A woman tries a new color and suddenly remembers who she is. She smiles wider. Her shoulders relax. She shows up in a different way. This isn't just about style. It's about seeing yourself again and loving what you see. So wear the color. Let it remind you, I'm still here, and I like who I've become. So here we are. We've walked through 5 powerful colors, each one with its own voice, its own kind of magic. And none of them are about pretending to be younger or someone else. They're about stepping fully into who you already are. Sapphire blue, olive green, deep mustard, plum wine, and stone gray. These colors are tools, mirrors, reminders. They help reflect everything you've gained: wisdom, strength, depth. Wearing them is not about fashion. It's about presence. It's about saying, without speaking, I'm still here. I still matter. You've lived a life worth showing up for. So why not let the world see it? Choose the color that speaks to you, and let it carry your story every time you walk into the room. If one of these colors made you pause, made you smile, or made you feel seen, try it. Just one piece. Then come back and let me know what shifted. Did someone notice? Did you feel different? I'd love to hear. Leave a comment, share your color story, or tell us what you're excited to try next. And if this spoke to you, hit that subscribe button, because this space is for you. For all of us who are still here and still glowing.